Welcome back, everybody, to the survey. Not a whole lot happened in the last episode, but I think things are starting to pick up. I think we are approaching the climax. Ooh. Alright, let's do this thing. Alright, check the phone. Nothing there. Yeah. I have only 18% left in my battery. That's not a good sign. Oh look, more notes. Which do I pick up first? What was that? Oh god. Something bad's gonna happen. God, I can hear. Oh, okay. She doesn't sound well. Marcus note number 2. My parents took Lilith to the hospital after my sister said she felt immobile around her hip. She said it felt completely stiff, as if all the muscles surrounding her hip had turned to bone. The other day, Dad threw me down the stairs because Lilith's paintings weren't selling as much as they used to. I thought it was an entertaining way to encourage her to paint better, as he phrased it. I dislocated my shoulder on the way down. After repositioning the joint back into the socket, I made a sling with some old rags I found in the closet. It still stings, but it should heal within a few weeks to a couple of months. School isn't too bad. I'm working on this little project with some of my friends. We're trying to create our own braking system for a car, something that can be controlled remotely. I wonder if I can reverse engineer it to do the opposite task, maybe cancel the braking system remotely. That would be an interesting challenge, as long as I don't have to stay home, right, Marcus? And to the Walker family, we had some difficulty in regards to diagnosing your daughter's specific condition, but we have concluded that it is fibrodysplasia ossificans progressiva. Alright? Need to brush up on my Latin. It is very rare but severe condition where the patient's soft tissue, when repaired, becomes ossified, basically turning into bone. This is due to a mutation in the repair mechanism of the body that results in this condition. There are treatment options to slow down the process of the condition, but I admit the future looks fairly grim. In all honesty, this is what will eventually happen. The disease will spread throughout her body until most of her soft tissue, including tendons, ligaments, and even muscle, will become ossified. Most we can do is provide medication in order to relieve the pain, but other than that, the condition has always been fatal. Your daughter might be able to make it to the age of 40 if she is lucky. Please let us know what direction you would like to take. Thank you for your patience, Dr. Gavin. I can hear her. She's right there. I don't want to resume right now. She's like right fucking there. She wants to have some of the thumb chili. Oh, my hands are sweating already. Resume. Hello? Check this room. Is she in here? No? Turn my hidey hole off. Oh, I don't want to play this game anymore. Hello? I can hear her again. I don't know what to do. Where is she? Survey? Survey says? Hello? Oh. When did this light turn off? Guess I'm just looking for notes again. I didn't do that. What do I do? Hello? I can't open the door. I would like to open the door and leave now.
According to a recent poll, infidelity is at an all-time high. This may be due to marrying too young, lack of commitment, or even financial instability. Let us examine the story of Joseph and Mary Walker, the two married and bore a daughter, Lilith, who was very talented in many artistic mediums, especially in painting. Joseph and Mary also had a son named Marcus. Joseph worked as a construction worker, while Mary worked as a secretary for a local business. Soon after discovering Lilith's talents, her parents encouraged her greatly to continue and perfect her skills. Eventually, a high enough demand for her paintings allowed the Walkers to become financially stable, simply by selling Lilith's art. Both Joseph and Mary quit their jobs, as Lilith's paintings sold anywhere from $5,000 to $15,000 apiece, depending on the buyer. Due to this high demand, Joseph and Mary began to live life far above their means, taking advantage of their gifted child in order to satisfy their own greed. It started off with Joseph burning Marcus with cigarettes if Lilith refused to work. Slowly, the abuse became worse and more intense, until one episode landed Marcus in the hospital. Marcus had several bruises along with a dislocated arm. The family was forced to cover up the incident and no charges were filed. This abuse continued for a long time. Marcus grew accustomed to it. It was simply a part of his life, just as much as breathing or sleeping. After Lilith was diagnosed with a rare bone condition, everything changed. She lost her ability to paint, leading the family into a period of financial hardships. Joseph wasn't able to find work due to his alcoholism, but Mary was able to find a job at her old company. Her former employer kept in touch with her throughout the years. Tension began to build within the family. Marcus usually remained passive among family affairs, but the situation gave him much joy. They were suffering, and he knew it. He couldn't have been happier. 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 He couldn't have been happier.
Can I turn the TV off now? Can I open the door now? No. Oh, there's a note outside the door. What? Okay. God, I don't want to play this anymore. No, nobody's home. Nobody's home. Go away now, please. I can open the door now. Do I want to? No, I don't. I don't want to. Okay. Lilith note number 5. My parents gave me the news, so I have this condition called fibrodysplasia fibrosis progressiva. Basically, it's a condition where my soft tissue, ligaments, tendons, and muscles gradually turn into bone. It said that eventually I'll lose mobility in my arms, legs, neck, everywhere until I need a caretaker to basically do everything for me. Right now, I feel it in my arms and torso. For now, I just sort of stay in my bed. It hurts to walk around, and I can't really exercise or damage my body in any way, or else it'll speed up the process. I mean, I'm only 15, so this is a lot to take in, knowing that I'll slowly become more and more immobile. It's a bit ironic, isn't it? I wished that I could stop painting, and that I wouldn't have to anymore, and this was the answer I received. The best they could do was prescribe medication for the pain. A year from now, there's a good chance that I won't be able to walk, and I'll be in a wheelchair or worse. I just hope my family will be stable without my help. I'll be a pretty big burden. The other day, I overheard my parents arguing. My mom brought up the idea of getting a divorce. I feel like this is all my fault. Lilith. Oh. What other horrible things are going to happen in this house? Horrible, terrible things. Well, I don't hear anything as of right now. What's that scream? Hello? Walk around the table, all manly like. Go back to my hidey hole. Just give me another survey to do. I'm so scared. I don't want to play you anymore. Come on. Come on, Beard. I need your power now. Come on. Oh, I got this. Psych myself. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Come on. Where are you? Where are you, you bitch? Anything? Oh. Hello? Let's close that real quick. Marcus note number 3. I overheard them talking about what Lil's condition was. Apparently she has some sort of bone disorder. Basically her body keeps becoming more and more immobilized until she's basically paralyzed. The process can take a while, but it continually gets worse and worse. They seem very worried about it. As far as I know, Lilith won't be able to paint. I wonder what will happen. Mom and Dad were screaming at each other the other day. I've never seen them argue like that. It was quite entertaining seeing them bicker and yell. I had a wide grin across my face as I watched the spectacle. My parents have been trying to find work ever since they heard the news, but only my mom has been able to find a job with her old employer. Dad hasn't had any luck. This is quite an unfortunate situation. I did a bit more research on the condition and it seems incurable. My parents seem like they're in a state of panic. I've never seen them like this before, frantic, scared, and unstable. I've never been more excited in my life. Marcus. So this boy is a sadist. But coming from an abusive father, I guess I can't blame him. Turn the TV off? No. Come on. Where are you? I'll mortalize you. Come on. Put him up. Put him up. There she is again. Where is she? Oh shit. No. 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 Oh, Jesus. My fucking lights turned off again. Hidey hole. I didn't know what else to do. tried to go behind the table, but it wasn't letting me. Basically, if it wants to freak you out, it's gonna do it. It'll cheat and find a way to do it. Marcus note number 4. My mom showed him the divorce paperwork and he was livid. I've never seen my dad this furious, his bloodshot eyes trembling in fear because he knew he was powerless against her decision. He kept taking beer bottles and smashing them against the kitchen table after he heard the news. She said she was tired of having him just drinking all day and not contributing to the family at all. I left a little surprise for him in the car. He'll find out while he's driving. Well, for now, I guess it'll just be Mom, Lilith, and I. She asked me to get a part-time job since we'll need the money to help with Lilith's medical bills. I don't mind working, even though I'm still in high school. I'll be pretty busy, but I guess I'll just have to deal with it. It'll be hard, though. I went to the doctor the other day, and he examined my shoulder. It turns out that I've had a torn rotator cuff for a while now, but I've never been able to get it checked out because of Dad. I haven't been able to rotate my arm past 90 degrees without feeling this tearing sensation in the back of my shoulder. Thanks, Dad. I guess in the end, everybody gets what they deserve. Oh. Yeah, I'm still shaking. And I've seen her run up on me like that numerous times now. Twice in this playthrough. That makes the third one. And then a few other times, because my game would restart whenever I would exit. And I'd have to restart all over again. But no matter how many times it happens, it never gets any easier. Because I know it's coming, and it's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But it freaks the hell out of me. Anyway, I'm going to call it quits for there. And I will come back to this another time. I need to do something happy. Get away from this terrible story that's going on right now. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you are so inclined. It helps me out a lot. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you.